Good morning and welcome to Brilliance in the Basics Week 1. You should have your workbook ready to go. And for those of you that do like systems, directions, rules, steps, you will get those very clearly at the end of this short video. I would like you to look at the picture in the very front of the book. It's the one with the young man split by the binding with a sunset in the back. That was actually taken at Yellowstone. And if you'll notice, my daughter took it. I talked about it a little bit in session 1, and I helped her. If you look at our two Berkmans, especially on our interests, you'll know something. You'll notice I have a high technology interest. My daughter has a high artistic interest. So that picture was actually a combination of me using my ability and love for technology and being a very technically minded individual and helping set up a camera in a way that she could artistically use it and then edit it, and then we could put it in a book. This is the way you use the Berkman interests. And so if you look at your own Berkman, you want to see where your interests are. This week is all about talking to another person and then your team about what interests you. And the goal or the skill in this is to really use Berkman to start listening to the world around you, hopefully in a little bit of a different way. Some of you already do this well. Somebody like me that's been doing it for a few years, I have the skill down, but I get better and better every time. And I learn something every time I get to use it. So we're gonna ask you to use two specific skills this week. The first one is look at your Berkman and just have the conversation, even kind of with yourself. I know that sounds interesting, but reflect on what those tell you about you. Can you look back in your past and say, wow, I did X, my intentions were this, somebody took it this way. It may simply be you had a different perspective from personalities. That's what we really want you to learn. And in the conversation with your accountability partner, we just want you to talk through your interests. The second skill is going to be related. The second skill that we want you to work through is 60 seconds of talking and 60 seconds of listening. Now listen, it can be 90 seconds, it can be 2 minutes, but the main thing, or it can be 30 seconds, but the main thing is when you're talking, try to be very clear with what you want to say to the other person. Think about it first. Be careful processing out loud in a room or with a person when that's not the intent. Make sure you speak clearly. The second one is, during your time of listening, listen intently. A really good skill is take a notebook and write it down. If there's something you want to come back to, don't stop the person. Write it down and come back to it later. So the next thing we want you to do is go to part 5, the 10-week leadership practices, and you're going to turn to page 72 and 73. Look through the overview. Reflect on the Berkman, and then I want you to pay special attention to this page. Really, what color are you, and could it be that when you look at meetings or you go to meetings, you will see meetings run based on the general personality of the person running the meeting? Just take note to that. You don't need to do anything with it other than I want you to look for it in meetings and when you talk with others. Then fill out the workbook. You'll fill it out through page 87. And you don't have to fill all this out. For those of you that enjoy reflection, spend the time to do it. For those of you that just want to breeze through it, you can. Just remember, the benefit you will give to your accountability partner is your ability to talk about it in depth. And then when you come back and on Tuesday, when we get into our small cohorts, it's not a lot of teaching anymore. It really is sharing. And we want you to share from your leadership experiences. The reality is people are going to learn more from you and what happened in real life than they are sitting and listening to a class. So we look forward to seeing you.